Okay, welcome back. In the meantime, during our little break, I went ahead and fixed these so that they actually lined up where we moved our circles to end up being. I also made it so this actually centered in the block. The problem was that this green block extended down to here. So when I set the line height, the center was technically where it actually was. So I just made this right here. It's more centered now. Yeah, what else should I do? Oh yeah, I just adjusted this text box to be a little bit shorter, make it kind of fit more evenly in our space. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and add some background images to these guys before we add our box shadows, just because I want it to look pretty. Um, those are going to be our icons. So instead of background color, we're going to change that to be background URL. Now over here I have, not this one. Which one did we put first? Okay, I see. We put this one first. Copy and paste. .png. Okay, so as you can see, it didn't quite do what it was supposed to do, and there's a reason for that. When you're dropping your images in here, you have to specify how big the image is going to be. If you want it to fit in a certain div, you have to specify the size of that div, or it's just going to use the actual image size. So if we go background size, we're just going to set that to 100%. And there you go. There's our little coffee image. Let's set the other two. I'm hashtag lazy, so we're going to drop this in. Do we not have a color? We do have a color. Copy both of these, not just the one. There and in there. Let's get our second image here. Replace that. And get our third image. And replace that. That should do what they're supposed to do. Awesome. Great. That's so cute. Now I'm going to drop my pictures in here. I just picked some random ones off Pinterest. It obviously doesn't matter which images I use here, but let's actually still copy paste these properties over, so you don't have to keep typing them. Replace our background color on all of them, because we don't just want black circles. That is not very aesthetically appealing. So, copy image address. And I'm also very quickly realizing that I only picked out 3 when we need 4. So that's cute. Let's, there we go. Pick 2, pick 3. You're going to realize a problem here real soon once I load this up, and I will show you how to fix it as well, because I've done this long enough to anticipate when I'm going to mess up. So, well, first of all, apparently I'm not that great at it because I didn't pick out that first one. Don't know why that didn't load. Let's go ahead and try it again. Copy image address. That's right. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and deal with this one, which did not center like it was supposed to. And it's kind of small, we can't really see what it is. We're going to adjust that property. So that's pick 3. Instead of background size 100, let's go 120. And background positions it for us. So, let's go 20% and 0%. I don't remember if it goes top or left first, so we'll find out very quickly. It looks like it goes, I actually don't know, so let's keep playing with it. Let's go 50% and see what happens. Okay, let's put 50% here. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. That's a lot more centered. That works for our purposes right now. This first one is just really not wanting to show up. Let's try and be a little ratchet here and copy paste these properties and see if that does anything. Nope, didn't like it. In the meantime, we're just going to copy this one over. You guys are, oh, I'm dumb. I see now. I had two B's here. There we go. So, with that out of the way, let's put some filler text in here. We have a nice little text box. We want to make our text container, so let's copy this lorem ipsum, or our filler text, and put it in our text box. How's that look? Nice. Doesn't scroll though. Let's go text, overflow, auto. For shits and giggles, let's put some more of these tags in here. Put it right there, and right there, and right there. Wow, look at that. Did not, it didn't format it like it would in BBCode, but that's not a problem. We don't have to worry about that right now. We just care about the fact that it's actually in line and it's not throwing off the spacing. We got a nice scroll bar here, which we don't want. So we're going to make ourselves a hidden scroll. If you don't know how to make a hidden scroll, I'll show you. There are lots of tutorials online, lots of threads. Let's go ahead and bump this padding to 10 pixels. This is not going to be mobile friendly, by the way. It's just straight up not. That's way too much work. And this is a tutorial, so it's fine. Okay, to make a hidden scroll, we're going to make a new class called text container. That's not how you spell container. And so the difference between text and text container is going to be text container holds all of your shape properties, and text holds all of your text properties. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of background color, left, top, all of that. We want to keep the width and height. That is going to be important. We want the position to be relative because it's going to be sitting inside the text container. We don't need to tell them a position. We want to keep all of this here. We want to get rid of all of our text properties in the container. And overflow is going to be hidden because it's cutting off the scroll bar. Now let's see what that does. Oh, we obviously need to make our div down here. So instead of just text, we're going to make this text container. And we need to close our div down here. Let's see how that looks. Would you look at that? We have kind of what we need. Let's add actually, you know what? We're gonna keep the top property. And let's go 10 pixels and see how that looks. Okay, yeah, that's what we need. Um, so by doing that, I'm basically just shifting the text box so it's more in view. As you can tell, it's kind of getting cut off in the top. Let's make it, actually, let's just do this for now. I can mess with the padding later. I'm wasting time. um, yeah, that works for now. As you can see, it cut off the scroll bar. And we're kind of where we want to be here. Let's make the height just a little bit shorter so it's not fully cutting off like it looks like it's doing. A little bit more. I always overshoot and then I like try and go back and undershoot. Okay, so something's not right there. If I make you 300. Okay, no, we're right. We're good. We can mess with that later. What else do we need to do? Box shadows. Let's do some box shadows. So our title, I do have a text shadow on that one. Text shadow. First property, I can do that. First property is horizontal offset. Second property is vertical offset. And third property is the blur radius, which we want to be 0 pixels. Fourth property is the color, which we want to be this color. Nope, that's wrong. This color. There we go. We have our little text shadow there. We're going to do that for our circles, except instead of text shadow, it's going to be box shadow. And instead of 2 pixels, we want it to be 3 pixels. And instead of that color, we're making it this nice little rust color. Look at that. Let's go ahead and do that for all of them. Don't want to do that. And we have some cute little box shadows. We want to do that for these guys as well. So let's go ahead and go down here, go paste. We want it to be this color as well. So we're going to change that back. And copy paste those. So now we have box shadows here. I know it kind of looks like there's a border on that. I think that's just the image itself. It's fine. We don't need to worry about it. What else needs box shadows? These need box shadows. So let's add those real quick before I run out of time. These are going to be the same, except it's going to be 2 pixels rather than 3. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Keep hitting the wrong key. But it's fine. We're fine. And look at that, we have little box shadows. I actually don't want this one to overlap here, so I'm going to be a little bit ratchet and take our one class and move it above here. So now you can, oh no, undo that and move it down here is what we wanted. Maybe right here. There we go. Perfect. Now we have those on top. We have our box shadows. Yeah, that's looking good. We can get into formatting that on the website in the next video. See you guys!